Well, hello and thank you for joining us today. We're talking about prosperity. And last time we concluded by stating that God wants to bless his children. However, many Christians have a problem with the whole issue of prosperity and believe that being poor is somehow linked to being virtuous. Some Christians then need to change their thinking. Our thinking needs to be in line with the Bible. Indeed, we need to think like Jesus thinks and not be bound by the rules and the ways of man. We need to be set free from a religious spirit and the lies of the devil that seem to want to keep us in poverty and want. We need to step out in faith because it is faith that pleases God. God is able, and he's not only able to, he wants to bless you even more than you want to bless your children. You see, within Christendom, there's a lot of wrong thinking. Thinking like poverty equals godliness. Friends, if we are to prosper, if our churches are to prosper as God wants us to prosper, then we need to come against this wrong thinking. Though the Bible teaches us to have mercy on the poor, the scriptures also teach us that poverty and lack are often the result of sin. God wants us to come out of poverty and to be blessed. He wants us to have our own needs met and for us then to bless others around us and finally take the gospel to the ends of the earth. I want to look now at two examples of wrong thinking that have adversely affected the church and prevented us from entering into prosperity. Number one, Jesus was poor. Was Jesus poor? I don't believe so. Jesus was prosperous. He had all that he needed and plenty more to give away. Jesus was fully blessed and lacked nothing. When he was a baby, the wise men presented him with expensive gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. During his ministry, Luke 8:3 tells us that he was supported by many others. Judas was responsible for looking after all of the finances. And when he died, he was buried with the wealthy. 2 Corinthians 8 verse 9 says of Jesus that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, so that you through his poverty might become rich. Jesus then became poor by dying for us on the cross, taking our poverty upon himself that we might become rich. And number two, the disciples were poor? No, they were successful businessmen. They had houses, they owned land, and with the money given them, they were able to travel the world. Jesus told them to sell everything and follow him. And because of their faith and obedience, Jesus blessed them abundantly. We will continue this next time. Thank you.